Hey guys, I have a special announcement to make. Since a lot of you asked me about a way to support this channel, I made a Patreon page where you can now donate to help me keep this channel going. Any amount is appreciated. I'm extremely grateful for your continuous support and I'm looking forward to growing and developing my channel. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. What's up everybody, this is Zoya the Russian Korean. And the day has finally come for me to watch a new Dawn. That's right. I'm not quite sure how or why I've been avoiding it. Actually, I haven't really been avoiding it. It's more like every time I thought, okay, I'm gonna film a video about a new Dawn, like a new video would come out, or I would think like, okay, I actually need to film and explore the lore video. Then I would film that, and then after that, like another video would come out, and then I would just get kind of lost in the woods here. And so a new Dawn has been kind of pushed back and pushed back since it is kind of an older video, but it is a classic, and you guys have been recommending it to me for a long time, because apparently it's a must-see if you are to claim to know anything about the League of Legends lore. So yeah, I'm gonna do that today. So here it is. I just searched it. It is called A New Dawn. Cinematic League of Legends. Very simple, nice and crispy. And it has 51 million views to date. It was uploaded 5 years ago, guys. I believe League has existed for about 10 years, right? So if we're counting off from 2020, then it's like halfway through, you know, the lifespan of the game, essentially. It is a pretty long cinematic. Actually, I think out of all the cinematics that I've seen, I think this is the longest. So, because it says here 6 minutes and 27 seconds. So, yeah, I'm prepared to be amazed. Now, granted, we have to probably think that this is like animation from 5 years ago. Like, what used to look cool doesn't look cool anymore, you know what I mean? Anyway, hopefully, as I watch this cinematic, I'm gonna learn something new about the characters that are gonna be there. And, yeah, let's do it. A New Dawn, cinematic, League of Legends. Okay. That's, Leona and Ahri. I guess they're on the same team. Ooh, Katarina. Her hair is like Barney purple. Alright, girls, let's see who wins. Oof. She could have chopped her leg off there. She's a tank, I see. Oh! There goes Darius. And, Draymond. Oh. Okay. Did he just kill Leona? Oh, nope. Ooh, Ahri is getting mad. Oh, I thought she would fight. She just ran away. Is this supposed to be like the Summoner's Rift? I wish it looked like that in-game. Zyra! I like the smoke. The smoke! Oh! Graves and, the crow here. Jax. I don't know, Draven, sorry, not Draven, this guy, Darius, looks, a little skinnier, you know what I mean? Is it just me? Ooh! Q! Sarah! It's actually pretty fun. It's like actually watching this fight unfold. Oh! Rengar! Why am I not surprised that they had to do something like that with Katarina, though? It's basically Katarina versus a very mean cat. What is this? Ah. Nautilus is here. Whoa, so that's actually his size? Whoosh. Everyone else looks like a baby now compared to him. Ugh. How do you, like, not die from that? This fight, man. Anyone still alive? Ari, I guess. Keeps running away. Okay, so we're back to Ari getting chased here. Oh. Leona's back! She's like, girl, I got you. Hold up. How did Rengar get there? There goes. Ari. So the girls want to fight? Is that what you're trying to tell me? And Rengar. Wait. Let me go back. I just went. What are they looking at? Is that like the Nexus? What is that? The blue stuff. Anyway, they're just looking towards something. I guess it's their goal. Whatever they're going toward. Well, that was exciting. There is another video here that's 7 minutes long, and I'm guessing it's how they animated it. Shall we watch that as well? Sure, why not? Click. Whenever I watch these, like how much work just goes into these. There's like a few people responsible for like a few seconds of it. You know what I mean?
The goal of this particular piece was we wanted to dive into the League of Legends universe with a bigger, more diverse cast.
I think it's just about fleshing things out. Like, who are these characters? What is the world really like that they live in? Because when you play the game, you get a very small
Rylan,
piece
a riot
of
silver
a much
fox.
broader story that we can tell.
What a name.
A cinematic of this depth leads to champion discovery. It forces us to go deeper into understanding the characters that we're trying to portray. For one, you know, there's significantly more detail in the art and the textures and the models that we're putting forth. When we're up close and personal on someone's face, like how are they going to react to a situation?
So they animate her hair separately. Cool.
We had to kind of find a balance and look for good moments where we could say something about a character in the middle of what they were doing.
Yeah, I really do
Favorite
think
moments
that
is when Draven steps in on Leona's sword, kneels down, he's just like, sucks to be you. You know, he doesn't have to say it, he just has that look on his face.
The big meme that Brad was reinforcing.
yeah, I think the
was
cinematic
Graves is
does
not impressed.
very well, I think,
Nothing-
portray the
nothing
characters
impresses Graves. He's
and their
seen it
kind of
all.
personalities.
We tried to reflect that in the acting choices that he makes throughout. And then when you do see
The
him
eyebrow.
scared, and you do see
Like,
him
what you gonna do
get
now?
bested by Nautilus when he barely gets his gun up in time and it's sort of shattered by the anchor, seeing a little bit of fear in Graves is also a kind of a cool moment.
Every character has to feel different, has to move different. In League of Legends, if somebody swings and acts a certain way,
I
that
just
always
like
describes
reading their
us. They swing and
nicknames.
act a certain way,
He's
no other
Edict.
character in the history of League can swing in that same way because they all have their sort of animation identity.
Then on the form side, it's their silhouette, you know, their proportions, their
Ooh.
size. Every single one of those things, all those little ingredients equal the sum of making someone a unique individual. For Darius, you know, we went with the strong
Yeah, Jax really
jaw,
wasn't
the size
there
of his
for very
eyes,
long.
The way his lips are, and even the wideness of his nose gives him that hulking sort of alpha look. Ari, we wanted to sell that fox-like structure to her, and so there's these very minor things done with her face and the way her eyes are spaced and her nose and her lips. Of course, there's the ears and the tail, but even in her movement in the piece, we actually went with a very slick, sleek, sort of evasive movement style for her to bring out this fox side.
One of the great challenges we had with the sound.
Out of all the champions that I saw in this cinematic,
watching the cinematic, and then
I
instantly
think,
knowing that's the character that
I
they
liked
love from the game.
Katarina
The sound
and
effect
Graves.
always starts with Foley.
Foley
I feel
is
like
basically
their
recording all of the sounds
personalities
sounds that a
were
human being can actually reproduce. So it's doing a lot of
unfolded
armor,
here.
leather, cloth movement, footsteps.
Foley is very important for storytelling because it's animation, so there's no production track to start with. So every movement of each one of these characters has to be custom hand designed.
Leona was really difficult just because we had taken
Such
up
expression.
kind of big badass armor space with Darius, and so for Leona we actually went.
That's
and
pretty cool,
we
though.
looked for different kind of really high pitched elements. That
But
almost
it's
Musically, I definitely wanted it to feel different. Every character needs kind of their own element and their own character musically, and that takes time to find, you know, because there's only so many instruments in the world. Nautilus was really difficult because what does a huge dude that's a running submarine sound like, right? When you think about it, it's a pretty straightforward approach. All right, he comes from underwater, let's go underwater.
for real. Wow, that's what they actually did. This is what goes into 7 minutes. 7 minutes of animation. That's amazing, guys. I mean, I'm always amazed when I watch a movie, especially an animation, and then the credits roll at the end, and they just show like all these people, you know, like involved in every single like frame of it, and it's just crazy.
Form gives you a lot more of an attachment to the character. You know, I can say like, that's Jax.
And I can go.
Yeah, Jax looks cool here.
A lot. I can go, yeah, and I owned you by.
I wish he had a
by
little more
grabbing you
time
and tossing
in the
you.
cinematic.
It's those conversations that can happen.
It really is like something made out of passion and love, so that our players, when they see it, they will enjoy it just as much as we enjoy making it.
Okay.
Let's make more cool stuff for our players, so that we can see it too.
Well, this video certainly makes you appreciate all the more the different details and just the amount of, I guess, human power that went into producing this thing, making this thing. And just to think that there are all these other cinematics that are, I mean, not as long, but still, you can just imagine how much work went into each one of them. But talking specifically about this one, I mean, there was kind of a story, but I would say a pretty shallow one. I mean, there's a fight and then one side emerges victorious kind of thing. But I think the one thing that made this interesting is that, you know, transitioning from one champion dealing with another and then another and another and then coming back to the other ones. And I don't even know what I just said. Anyway, there was like a little rotation of champions throughout the cinematic. And I like that because I think it gave an opportunity to kind of see how they would interact with each other. And not just with like one other person, but a few others. There was some action, a little bit of drama, a little bit of comedy, you know? So in that sense, I think the simple elements of a story were there. And once again, I think my favorite were Graves and Katarina, just because of how their characters unfolded. And I think they had kind of a lot more spunk to them overall. But what about you guys? What do you think? Did you see the cinematic when it came out 5 years ago? How did you like it? What did you think of it? Who is your favorite champion from the cinematic? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. This was Zoya, the Russian Korean. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.